One stack of water cells later, I'm going to stick them into the isotropic separator, and it will begin processing my deuterium cells. Now, it's going to take 10 water cells to make one deuterium cell. Fortunately, you do get your empty cells back, so I can just refill them with the infinite water source behind me, and make as much of this infinite resource as I need. So, let's stick them over here in the fusion reactor. Need 2 of them. There they go. Chamber's all full now. How we doing? Almost done. Almost! The next step in the process, if we really want to produce some power, is to stick some clay into the extractor here. So I'm going to stick 60 clay because it takes 20 pieces to make a single thing of what we're after here. So that'll get me 3 of them. Very, very useful because it increases the power output of this little reactor here from 32 to 128 for its entire cycle. So instead of winding up with 32,000 energy out at the other side, you get 128,000 energy. That's a whole hell of a lot more energy for the price of a little bit of clay. Alrighty then, so combine the newly extracted lithium with some empty cells and you get some lithium cells. Now we're going to want to get all these out of here. I'm going to need more than 6, but I'd like to get the process started now that I've getting real close to my goal here. Put the lithium cells in here, and it actually takes 20 of them to make one of these things that we're actually after here. But we'll get to that in a minute. Alright, finally managed to process enough. Now we've got a lithium-6 cell. Now, at the current time, the lithium-6 cell is pretty useless. It needs to be bred first. It goes up here in this top slot, and one full cycle of the fusion reactor is a little bit more than enough to breed the lithium-6 cell. So as long as I leave this bottom slot here open, the lithium cell will drop down in there when it turns into tritium, be infused with the deuterium cell on its next cycle, and bump up the output of the fusion reactor from 32 to 128. Alright, now, there is one thing about the isotropic separator that you should be aware. You'll notice how right now the lithium-6 extraction is at 90%. If I try to put a water cell in it, maybe to get some more deuterium, it's not gonna do anything. You have to finish its current run or lose all of your progress by picking up and putting the isotropic separator back down. So if I run these 2 additional lithium cells here, it will finish the cycle, and I can get back to making some deuterium for the reactor, but not before. There we are. And now it gets back to work. Perfect. Oh, you ugly bastard. I don't think so. Ha! None for you. Ah, finally. We have our superconductors. Now then, put them in the crafting bench, arranged like so. Oops, did not mean to do that. There we go. We get superconductor loops. We're going to need 8 of them. Then 1 superconducting coils. The superconducting coils goes in the middle here, and as soon as it goes in, the fusion reactor begins heating up. How much we got in here? We got a little bit. I had to get lava, some more geothermal energy. A little bit coming in from the solar panels. And temperature. Now it's going to quickly recharge the rechargeable battery. And I'm only going to have it run 1 cycle here. But, there it is. With 1 full charge, we now have 32 EU a tick going into... Wow, that's going fast. Nice. Wow, that thing cranked out 320,000 units of energy. It's a good thing I decided not to let the tritium cell get consumed. Otherwise, this MFE can't hold that much. Holy shit! I like it. I will continue breeding tritium as I need more power for my operations, and in the future I may actually find a use for the extremely high amount of power. What the... that I get out of it? Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. I imagine you're probably wondering why this video was so short. Unfortunately, something has gone wrong between Fraps and Minecraft. Don't know what it is, trying to fix it. I will attempt to upload a longer video tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, still trying to figure out what's going wrong. Anyway, sorry for the short episode.